the end of the day, Australia does not have a formidable military. It has 49,000 active service personnel, but that's in total. Out of that 49,000, if you take away support staff, psychologists, cooks, cleaners, uh, supervisors, mechanics, technical staff, you may be left with maybe 10 to 13,000 infantrymen only. That is not a large force at all. Of course, China dominates the Pacific, and AUKUS is all about throwing people, throwing countries under the bus uh, in front of China's growing power. But at the same time, the Australian taxpayer is being hoodwinked, and Australia is handing over hundreds of billions for submarines that don't exist, for HIMARS missiles that they might get in 10 years' time because there is a global arms shortage. Australia's at the bottom of the food chain. And as Paul Keating mentioned, Australia in the AUKUS alliance is the only uh, member of the alliance who's actually paying. There's only one person footing the bill. It's Australia footing the bill at the moment, and it's the United Kingdom and the United States who, in exchange for these hundreds of billions of dollars of Australian taxpayers' money, are supposedly providing security. But the question is it providing security? Many would say, many would argue that it's actually putting Australia in danger. The presence of US bombers on Australian soil, the presence of US bases, spy bases, missile bases. This is not something that makes Australia safer. In fact, in the event of a large-scale conflict, all of these installations will become legitimate targets. And many in Australia have asked for neutrality, have campaigned for neutrality from the left and the right of the political spectrum, have campaigned against AUKUS, saying this is an alliance which does not serve Australia's interests. Australia should be friends with China. Australia should be friends with Russia and India and the other growing emerging powers in the Asia Pacific. Unfortunately, the American advisors, the British advisors in Canberra, who walk around the hallways of Parliament uh, influencing Australian politicians, will not allow this. And Australia, unfortunately, as it has been for hundreds of years, seems to remain a colony.